You ever had one of those days where you wake up, look at your to do list, and immediately want to take a nap instead? Yeah, me too. A lot of people talk about motivation like it's some kind of magical force that just shows up when you need it. But let me tell you something, you don't find motivation, you create it. And today, I'm going to show you how. The good news is, once you understand how motivation actually works, you can take control of it. It's not about luck or waiting for the right moment, it's about building habits that keep you moving forward. So let's dive into the steps that will make motivation a daily habit, not just a fleeting feeling. Now, first things first, let's clear up a big myth. A lot of people think motivation is the key to getting things done, but the truth, motivation doesn't come first. Action comes first. Let me repeat that. Action comes before motivation. You ever start cleaning your room, and before you know it, you're on a roll, reorganizing your whole closet like you're a Marie Kondo? That's because the hardest part is starting. Once you take that first step, motivation follows. So stop waiting to feel like it and just do something, anything, even if it's tiny. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. The more it moves, the bigger it gets. The same goes for motivation. A tiny effort can turn into massive progress. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what if I really don't feel like it? Fair question. Let's talk about tricks to get yourself moving when you'd rather binge watch your favorite show for the 10th time. First, make it stupidly easy to start. Want to go for a run? Don't think about the whole 5 kilometers. Just put on your shoes. Just that. Once you have your shoes on, the chances of actually stepping outside go way up. It's called the 2 minute rule. Just commit to 2 minutes of whatever you need to do. More often than not, you'll keep going. And if you don't, well, at least you tried. And trying is better than doing nothing. Remember, effort compounds over time, and even the smallest steps add up. Second, trick your brain with a reward. We humans, we love rewards. So give yourself something to look forward to. If I finish this report, I get a fancy coffee. If I go to the gym, I can binge watch my guilty pleasure show guilt-free. Suddenly, your brain is in on the plan. This method taps into the dopamine system. Your brain starts associating tasks with positive feelings. Over time, it turns obligations into habits. Another great trick? Make the reward immediate instead of distant, so your brain stays engaged. And let's talk about energy. You can't expect to feel motivated if you're running on 3 hours of sleep, surviving on instant noodles, and haven't seen sunlight in a week. Your brain needs fuel, good food, movement, and rest. Treat yourself like a phone. You don't expect your phone to work when it's at 1% battery, right? So charge yourself up. Sleep well, stay hydrated, and move your body, even if it's just a short walk. When your body feels good, your mind follows. Motivation thrives in a healthy environment, so start with self-care. Also, forget the idea of perfect conditions. You're never going to have the perfect schedule, the perfect mindset, or the perfect moment to start. Stop waiting for things to be just right. Just get going. Even if you're unmotivated, even if you're tired, even if you're doubting yourself, just do something. Future you will thank you. Think about all the people who waited for the perfect time. Most of them never started. Those who succeed are the ones who take action, despite uncertainty. So break free from perfectionism and embrace progress. Now let's get personal for a second. Think about something you really want. Maybe it's getting in shape, starting a business, writing a book, whatever it is. Picture it. Imagine how it feels to have already achieved it. Feels good, right? Now, remind yourself of this feeling every time you want to quit. Keep that vision in your head. Write it down. Put it on your wall. Tattoo it on your forehead. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the point. Visualizing success makes it feel real, and when it feels real, it's easier to chase. So make your goal so clear that quitting stops feeling like an option. Lastly, let's talk about the company you keep. If you're surrounded by unmotivated people who complain all day, guess what? You're going to absorb that energy. But if you're around people who push themselves, who take action, who chase their dreams, you'll start doing the same. So choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The right company can make success feel normal, and that's a game changer. Want motivation? Spend time with motivated people and let their energy lift you up. At the end of the day, motivation isn't about feeling like it. It's about doing it anyway. One small step at a time. And once you start, you'll realize you don't need motivation to get going. You need to get going to feel motivated. Every successful person you admire started somewhere, and they face the same doubts you do. The difference? They acted despite them. So here's your challenge: pick one thing, just one, and take action right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is you. And if you don't start today, when will you? Keep learning, keep questioning, and always stick to knowledge. See you in the next one.